Well, here you are at day number 5. You've basically done a full week of this really detailed intentional work, so hopefully your spine is feeling the benefit of that. Today's word is curiosity. I chose this word because of the lightness it has. It almost has this fun element to it. I think we're a little too hard on ourselves in anything that we do in our lives, especially with our time on the mat, exercise, or anything to do with our bodies. So I want us to come from more of this side of lightness, of fun, of learning. So I want you to learn a little bit more about your body, and by being curious, you're going to learn in a very light and allowing type of way. So let's do this work and just be curious on how our body feels, what it's doing, what it needs, and listening to the cues that our body gives us. So let's get to this. So today we're going to start exactly as we are. I want you to get right on top of those sitting bones as you crisscross those legs. And if you're not comfortable in this position, just sort of elevate yourself on some cushions to get your hips higher than your knees. Taking an inhale in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Have a lightness in your shoulders as you inhale into the ribs. Exhale. Good. One more time. Breathe it in. Now on your exhale, I just want you to start to push the pubic bone forward. So it's curling up towards your ribs. And your ribs just fold under and up. Stay here. Stay for an inhale as you fill your back with air. And try to create more of a hollowness in your spine. And then exhale, we're going to bring it right back up on top of the sitting bones. And we're going to go the other way on our inhale. Push your ribs forward and down. Exhale, come back to center. Start to roll it back. Pubic bone up, ribs back and up. Stay for an inhale, find that hollowness, really just create that stretch in your back. And come back up on an exhale. Push on your shins a little bit as you inhale, ribs forward and down. Don't be afraid to move here. And exhale. Stay for an inhale. Feel that stretch and expansion, and exhale, come back up. Inhale, open. Notice where you're tight, just being curious about your body. And come to center. We're going to do some light side bends, so taking your hand behind your head, reach that arm up as you take it over. Rib pulls under and up, and then the other way. Find it in your ribs, right? We spent a lot of time on this on day 3. That's just our 2, one of those days. So just finding the ribs pulling back and up, the opposite one forward and down. And again, we're curious, right? We're just playing with the movement. One more. Good. And then we'll do some just light twists. Again, it comes from the ribs. Over the other way, the ribs pull under and up. And see how it really supports you in that. And you're still warming up a little bit, so you're not overly doing it. We'll do one more each side. So your eyes should look at where you're going because your body actually follows your eyes. You can play with that a little. And come to center. Good. All right, so we're going to lie down on our stomach. All right, so let's take our hands underneath our forehead. And I want your pubic bone to stay down, your shoulders to stay down and wide. Think about a nice open chest. Your ribs are pressing forward a little bit as well as down. See what that does? It engages your back a little bit, right? So now we're gonna just take your right leg, reach it long as you lift it up, and then lower it down. Other side, pulls up and down. Inhale. So it's not about how high you lift. If you lift too high, you're gonna start to arch into the low back, right? But if you keep that pubic bone heavy, the ribs pulling forward and down, good. You could try both legs if you want. They try to reach to the opposite side of the room as they lift. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, not lifting a lot. We're just sort of pushing our heart through our ribs. Our ribs push forward and down. Ribs forward and down. Again. Now try to do this with the hands glued to the forehead, so you need a little bit more stability in the body. Ribs forward and down. And it takes a lot more ab power here, right? Your legs keep reaching long. And then take those hands like a goalpost. Hands lift up, and then float the arms, and then the chest. And lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you want to lift the legs with you, you're welcome to. So we inhale it up. Exhale it down. You haven't lost those ribs, right? One more. Good. Push it back. Hips to heels. Get that stretch. Bring it forward to all fours. All right. And we're going to do what we did the other leg. Other's day. Leg, arm. So now our arm and leg are in opposition, and they're just going to float up and float down, same side. So I want you to feel that neutral spine in control. Inhale, exhale, softening your tension in your shoulders and neck. 2, 1, good. Other side, leg reaches, arm reaches, find that diagonal. Find the diagonal in your rib and hip as well. The rib and hip stay connected in that diagonal, and then we lower down. Inhale, exhale. So put it in that bony area. That's always your support system. 2 more. 2. And good. Come to center, just tuck and scoop. Fold the ribs back and up. Get that deep, deep flexion. Take it the other way. Reverse it. Ribs forward and down. Come to center one more time. Tuck. And we're just going to end it in neutral. So from here we have all fours, okay? And all we're going to do is take one leg back. Soften your elbows. Crease of your elbows come forward as we take the other leg back. Now notice the connection with your ribs and hips, right? That is your powerhouse, nice and strong. Now without changing the shape of your body, just drop one knee in and take the other knee in. All right, so now left side, we're gonna reach that leg long. Nothing's gonna shift in our body. Focus on the connection, rib and hip, that box And we take it back and hold. Think about the ribs pulling up into your spine and up. And then take the right leg down and down. Repeat. Up, up, down, down. One more. Up, up, down, down, and bring it back. Good job. From here, now let's go to a plank and hold it. And I want you to drop down to your forearms and try to keep that stability. So it's a little bit more challenge on the torso. Palms down, spine is long. And just focusing on the connection of the ribs to hips. We're going to push back up, hold, breathe, and then one more time, we take it down. I know this is challenging. We're going to end our week with a nice challenge. Remember, just be curious. If you need to drop to your knees, go ahead. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down and just push yourself back here. We're going to take our hands to one side of the mat. And as you do that, just feel sort of the rib connection, right? On the side that's stretching over, you're pushing that rib out and down. The other one is pulling back and up. Nice deep breathing into those ribs. Let's walk it to the other side. Again, the side that's going over, the ribs push forward and down. The other side pulls back and up. Just allows for a deeper stretch in that spine, especially those tight areas. We need mobility, right? Take it back to center. Again, fill your body with air. Exhale. Roll yourself up as you stretch the tops of your feet. Hold right here. Interlace those fingertips behind you as you push your ribs forward and down. And come to center and release. Good. You can just flex out and hollow out your back here. And release. Yes. Good job. I hope you feel fantastic. Remember, you can go back to any of these 5 workouts as much as you want and need to in the next couple days. If you want to take a breather and a rest, you can do that as well. Go for some walks, do some light, easy movement. Just keep moving your body. Feel graceful, feel good, but always notice the connection of your ribs to your hips and keeping that box nice and square. Okay? So good luck with your movement. If you have any questions, know you can always email me. All right, I'll see you next week. Take care.